welcome back to the page. Time to make some steak and tofu brown fried rice on my new Cuisinart XL 360. Let's go. Okay, first off, look at the size of this thing. Absolute beast. This thing is huge. Here we go with the ingredients. We got some soy sauce. We're hitting it with the KC Sweet Cuisinart seasoning. I got my eggs, some Wagyu steak tips, garlic, of course, onions, brown rice, and that's tofu hiding right there. Shh, be quiet, that's my wife's. For my recipe, I used some Wagyu steak tips. These turned out great for this fried rice. You could really go with any steak or beef that you prefer. I hit this with some Cuisinart barbecue rub seasoning, which turned out great, gave it a little kick. Really, you could use flank steak, skirt steak, really anything. My wife is vegetarian. Yes, you heard that correct. So I'm doing tofu also. Don't let her know that that one piece hit the steak. But regardless of that, this griddle is so big that you really do have plenty of room to avoid any cross-contamination. You can do a veggie dish and a meat dish side by side and not really have to worry about anything. I gave that tofu a kick of that seasoning from Cuisinart. We all know, even as a meat eater, that tofu really takes on whatever flavor you marinate or season it with. It's mostly a texture thing for people that makes them avoid it. I went ahead and sauteed some onions on the griddle. I did add some garlic, salt, pepper, and once I got those nice and cooked, I added some shredded diced ginger as well, which just took it to another level. I made sure to get a nice sear on the steak tips. Same thing with the tofu. You can see that nice brown crust, which definitely adds to texture. I went ahead and threw a whole bag of mixed veggies, green beans, corn, lima beans, carrots. I know it's not traditional, but you know, get all the veggies you can, right? At this point, I went ahead and just let the griddle do the work, let those frozen veggies cook down a bit, and then I went ahead and added our brown rice. This was pre-cooked. I did it in the kitchen. It was all ready to go. This is seriously just a put-together meal with everything kind of done already. Once I got that all combined, I went ahead and hit it with the ginger, and then I got the soy sauce and the sesame oil in there and really married that all together. This is where you're getting all that flavor. And I'm telling you, there's really something that's just so much fun about cooking fried rice on a griddle. This fed my family of 4 with 3 cups of rice and leftovers for tomorrow. Okay, here's the best tip of the entire video. I'm not good at cracking eggs. If you hold it up high and just drop it on your griddle, watch what happens. You could just lift the shell up and the egg falls right out. Absolute game changer. And then we're gonna go ahead and scramble that egg. Get it all mixed up, all done, and then we're gonna mix it right into the rice and veggies. And it truly is not fried rice unless you have that scrambled egg in there. I wasn't completely happy with the color, so I gave it one more shot of soy sauce, and then I went ahead and separated into 2 piles. I'm gonna go ahead and chop up my tofu for my wife. My kids do eat a little bit of that too. Mix that all together and that is done. And then I go ahead and simply add the steak. And then that one's done. Both of them completely away from each other, no cross-contamination, and ready for dinner. At the very end, just for the tofu and steak, I gave it one last shot of soy sauce, a little bit more of the barbecue seasoning.
Oh my God.
And then we went ahead and popped it right into a bowl after mixing it up. The cleanup on this grill is really one of the great things. You can see the grease catcher along the side, catches anything that falls off. As long as you season this properly, you have a non-stick surface for life. And there you have it. Family-friendly tofu brown fried rice, Wagyu steak fried rice. One for the wifey, one for the hubby and kids on the Cuisinart XL 360. Time to eat. Overall, this griddle is incredible. I've owned a lot of them, and this fried rice came out amazing. If you like this video, guys, please go subscribe, hit that like button, share this with your friends. This griddle is really a game changer. The size, the applications, I mean, you can just do it all. Beef fried rice with Black Hawk Farms American Wagyu steak tips. Turned out incredible on the Cuisinart XL 360. I made tofu separately for the wife because that griddle is so big. Plenty of room, no cross-contamination in terms of the beef and the tofu. This is awesome. Hit that subscribe, follow the page. More stuff like this coming up on the Griddle. Check the description for products and links, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.